Welcome to On the Beat, everyone. I'm Troy Thompson. Joining me today from Easley Law Firm, of course, is Mr. Chuck Easley himself. And today we're talking all about child support. And I know a lot of you at home sometimes get a little bit confused about this. I know I certainly do. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you.
There's so much information out there when it comes to child support on the internet. Who's responsible for paying child support and why?
Well, one of the parents gets custody, is awarded custody of the child. The other parent has to pay child support.
Okay, full-time custody?
Well, yes, basically, everybody gets visitation rights, but only one gets full-time custody, what's that called, primary custody.
Right. You can't split? You can't be 50-50?
The judges in this area do not like that.
That's in the state of Mississippi, we need to state.
They don't like that. Now, some judges, if a child's like 16, 17, whatever, they'll allow split custody.
Right.
But that's rare.
At what age does child custody end? 18, 21?
21.
21?
21.
Dang. How is it determined how much one has to pay?
It's set by law. It's a percentage of what your adjusted net income every month is. It's like 14% for one child, 20% of whatever the net income is for two children, 22 for three children, and goes up.
What happens if halfway down the road, let's just say we have children, my wife and I get custody, okay? And my wife is paying me child support. What happens if my children would like to go and live with my wife now, and I'm okay with that? Does that then swap the payments? I now have to pay my wife?
You and her would have to decide that.
That's not a court issue.
Well, it can be a court issue. If she wants you to pay child support, she can take you back to court. And then if the child lives with her, you're going to pay child support. Okay.
I'm just throwing some questions at you, which I quite like. What about if the judge has determined that I have to pay 22% of my salary, but in 3 years' time, I get an even bigger job? Does child support go up, or does it on the original fee?
The mother of the child has to go back to court and ask for a modification and ask for an increase in child support based on your income.
Interesting question here. Can child support be more than monetary?
Yes, it can. A lot of times a judge will consider it like daycare.
Okay.
Would the parties pay for daycare? If the man pays daycare or part of it, that counts as child support.
I think you may have answered this in your last answer. Does the court have a guidance when it comes to this type of thing? Is there a guideline that they stick to in the state of Mississippi?
The percentages, they're stuck with the percentages. And let me say one other thing. 14% of a man's adjusted net pay, or a woman's, is not a lot of money compared to actual costs of raising a child.
Oh, listen, I totally agree, but the more children you have, the more you have to pay.
Yes.
Correct? Now, does the judge, is that the base, or can he say, you're going to be paying 30% because of this is how much money you earn? Can he change those percentages to a higher amount?
A chancery judge can do anything they want.
Oh, really?
If you don't like what they do, you have to appeal it. Yes, he can change that, but if you appeal it, it'll be changed back.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so it's all up to the judge and the facts and figures that have been put in front of him.
Yes.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. If you want to find out more information, there it all is up on the screen, everyone. We've been talking about child support with Mr. Chuck Easley from Easley Law Firm. Back after this short break.